We're recording.
Holy shit. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ready? I just got goosed, okay?
Yeah, well, you got people behind you. If I get goosed, I'm really surprised.
I paid for this live studio audience, okay? When you see the guy walk out with the bloody head, I hope he doesn't get behind the camera. Got 3 of those going today. So, all right, here we go. Hi, this is Chris.
This is Costello. How are you, Christopher? I'm sorry.
Doing good, sir. You call me by my long English name if you want to. What the hell
doesn't
drives
bother
you
you?
today, boy? Huh? What the hell drives you today?
What rattles me or what drives
What
me?
the hell drives you today?
What the hell
drives you,
drives
boy?
me? 65 Plymouth.
You wish. You wish you had a 65 Plymouth. Fix that thing up yourself for like $50,000 if you had that.
I've got a friend who's got one, and he's in Vegas if you want it.
Have you noticed it's hard for us to keep up, that we probably need to do like a show every day? There's just so much shit going on. But like
true.
a week apart, all like 7 days from one show to the next. It's too much crap going on. I can't even keep up. I got like a grocery list here of stuff to cover, you know?
I forget stuff. I go, oh, yeah, that happened. Yeah, well, you see, it's all part of getting older. Now, us here at the original Cancelled Radio Guys show.
Yes.
That one.
Otherwise known as the baby boomers.
The baby boomers, yes. Who happen to wear the dickies.
Well, you're not wearing a dickie today. You're wearing a prison shirt, so which kind of fits for you. I guess you're gonna go visit. You're gonna go visit P Diddy. We'll get into that in a minute.
Oh yeah, P Diddy.
But the reason about stuff going, because last weekend, so I'm gonna have to give you some shit on this. See, last weekend, this is a big show, and you're not a big sports guy or football guy, so it meant squat to you. ESPN GameDay, where they go each Saturday, is like a big deal. Thousands show up to watch them. It's right. They always do it before, kind of like a game of the week. Last week, they're right there in your backyard in Columbia, South Carolina, which is like the biggest event they've had all year. And who didn't go with the recorder and get some cool stuff for the show?
Well,
who had his ass in bed when I texted Costello? How's it going at game day? Isn't it a lot of fun? A lot of cool people showed up down there and go, I don't know, I just woke up.
What? Well, you know what? In my defense, I suppose.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Okay, go ahead.
Explain exactly what was going on. So
explain that. I'm waiting to hear it. Go explain.
And well, no, I mean, it didn't tell me it was a live thing that was going on.
I told you they're live.
Well, I thought
you go. I got out there now. So you go cast out. The show's on. The game's on. Or the kickoff was noon.
Yeah,
and you're
I got beat too.
Your white English ass is still in bed. You missed the whole thing.
My English butt was in bed because I was medicated because I had a flu shot and I felt like shite.
Oh, you got the same thing. I get a flu shot. I feel like I get the flu. I'm sick for 2 days after a shot, which is why I just hate getting them, but I do them anyway. But it's like I have to X out 2 days. Okay, get a shot. Can't do grab for 2 days. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's what happened, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Going, oh, geez, what's wrong?
Why would you take a flu shot before ESPN GameDay? The only event that's happening in Columbia, South Carolina this year.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I would have liked to have gone, but like I said, by the time, first of all, I thought, well, I'll go by midday. There'll still be plenty of people milling about out there.
No.
You're right.
It's live from 10
I guarantee you, if I'd gone there, the wind would have got up, and all you would have heard was.
You still could have bought a ticket from a scalper and gone inside the game, had some fun. But the game day is that's a big deal. But you missed it.
I did.
The next time they'll come to Columbia, we'll both be dead by that time it happens. So the only next big event probably coming in Columbia will be the public lynching of Lindsey Graham, I guess, right?
Oh, that'll be good. That'll definitely take the recorder.
He's after swinging in the court going, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'll take it to my grave. I'm not gay, but I'm almost in my grave.
His old buddy, can you believe some idiot was getting ready to shoot Trump again? I mean,
I wonder if that was kind of a put-up thing. Or those guys are like, I'll give you a whole shitload of money. We'll make sure we get you off. I mean, don't shoot him or anything.
They said he was out there for 24 hours. He's hiding in the bushes, okay? I guess the Secret Service was like check everything. I guess they didn't see him. All of a sudden, Trump's coming around between 05 and 6, the barrel of a gun goes peeking out between the bushes. I guess the Secret Service guy like shot at him, but just to get his attention to get him. The guy ran, but of course, obviously they caught him. So
Well, the amazing thing is the guy saw a barrel of a gun coming out of like an oleander bush. I mean, that's pretty impressive. But the thing of it is,
look how fast that vine's growing. Oh, gun!
Listen, I don't care what he had there, but any gun, apart from a really nice sniper's rifle with a laser viewfinder on it, rangefinder on it, you're not going to hit him at 400 yards. Give me a break. A howitzer, maybe. He got a bigger field.
I guess he figured worth the shot, but of course Trump blames it on the Democrats. He goes, because they're saying such negative things about me, and they're putting thoughts in people's head to want to come kill me. I think people probably just want to do it based on the stuff that he says himself. I don't think anybody has to say anything to set him up for that, right?
Not anymore. No, it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier.
Well, he's blaming me because the Democrats say, "Oh, they say I'm a threat to democracy." That's so that it scares people. I go, well, it's because you are. And that's based on what you say.
That's exactly what's going on.
Or maybe the guy was just a pet lover. Maybe he loved dogs and cats.
Maybe he did. Do you know what I found? Would you like to hear what I found?
I want us to play our dog and cat song from the Chris and Costello players. We have the Trump eating cats and dog song that I think it's good. I want to hear it.
Okay, here we go then.
Here we go.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Kitty.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
The Trump dance.
Eating the pets of the people that live there.
I can jerk off two people at once. Trump dance.
Two cats.
Why would you do that? Eat something else. People of Springfield, please don't eat my dog. There's a catalog of other things to eat. They're eating the dogs.
On toast.
Eating the cats.
Kitty.
Of the people that live there.
That's kitty pate you're eating.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs.
That's actually a dog howling.
It is, yes. Running for its life. Someone's chasing with a fork.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
You know what? That was a long distance dedication from Mr. Trump himself. To all pets in Springfield.
And Casey, that's one of my death dog dedications.
Yeah, there you go.
I like the countdown. That's Chris and Costello players eating the dogs and eating the cats, done by our AI Trump. Thank you very much. Thank you. You like the song?
Very good. Yeah, we worked hard on that.
I did. It's all been about shooting this week because there was this special on. Kamala Harris is on with Oprah, and so they asked her because they're thinking back to the Nancy Pelosi thing. They go, "What if someone at this point before the election, because it's getting crazy out there, broke into your house?" And Kamala says, "Someone breaks in my house, I'm going to shoot them."
Don't fuck with me.
And of course, they made Trump say, "Oh, see, I told you she's black. You shoot me."
Oh God! He also added geese to that. The eating of geese.
Yeah, I heard that. It's not talking about eating geese and stuff. What animal is going to be next week between this show and the next show? I don't know.
Possums.
You got to admit. I mean, so we got a gun to Trump. Kamala says she'll shoot somebody. Gun. But what is the most creative weapon of the week? Pagers.
Oh, that is, isn't it?
Man, I don't want to piss off the Israelis, man. That they can blow your ass up. But the funny thing is, like, who's got pagers left?
Yeah, well, that's
I
it.
don't know. I mean, do you remember back in the 80s and stuff? I mean, pagers was a big thing. It was like the electronic choice for drug dealers and stuff.
Yeah.
Little beep. Oh, got to go make a sale. Beep. Someone wants something. Beep. Someone wants something. Right.
Mhm.
And so they're smart, knowing like, okay, so you're the bad guy, and Israel can trace your cell phones. So they think you're smart, going, well, communicate through pages. And all at once, I mean, how many? It was like 1,200. I mean,
Something like that. They said
people having their back piles and their asses all blow up. Do you see some of the video?
Oh,
Guys buying some bananas at the market. All of a sudden his back ass blows up. It blows out the back of his jeans. I'm sorry, I had to laugh. They're bad guys.
Well, the other thing, there was a guy standing there, just like looking at him, not going to help him, just looking at him, going.
And he didn't help me. He went the other way.
Yeah.
What if you want to belong to that group? Your ass is blown up. I'm saying I'm going this way. You're on your own. But my right cheek, tough shit.
That'll learn you for having AT&T. Yeah.
When they said pages, I went, really? Is even some still out there to use? I guess they bought them up at the antique store or something. I don't know.
I used to have a pager when I was a cameraman.
Well, we all did back a long time ago. It's cool. You'd be sat there doing something, saying beep beep beep. Oh, let me check that. So you get a little message on there and just do whatever it told you to do. I mean, I can't believe it's a phone.
Yeah. I just wonder though. A lot of innocent people. Well, not a lot of, but some innocent people must be blown up because here, Abdullah, please take my pager. Just look.
If you weren't using the pager to communicate with the group, I mean, why else would you have one? I mean, so you make sure now we know where all the pagers went. They dumped them all in the Middle East. Okay, we don't have any left. And after that wasn't the only blow up. After they did the pager blow up, what was the next thing they blew up? Walkie-talkies.
Oh, they did that too, didn't they? The walkie-talkies.
A couple of days later, they're going, all right, we got the page. Now we're going to blow up the walkie-talkies. Same funny video. You have them in the back pocket. Boom, man. That was the left cheek, right cheek on the pager, and left cheek on the walkie-talkie. I have no ass left.
There was a guy in Vegas back in the 80s, and I am JJ, I am king of the beepers. And he had these ads running, at late night TV all night. I'm JJ, king of the beepers. Boom.
Pages were a big thing, so
yeah.
So you make sure when a house Hezbollah going to communicate with themselves now. No walkie-talkies, no pagers. Can't use cell phones because they can trace. What are they going to do now? Pigeons. There we go.
Explode.
Well, that'll be the next song. They're eating the pigeons. They're eating your pigeons.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So stand by and eat.
Well, that's the kind of theme of last week's show. Swifties, stand back and stand by.
That's right.
They'll be attacking next. Let's go get them. Beat them up with their Barbie dolls and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that'll be after. They could just go after Trump for that because
craziness, man. Look at this. Is all happening between last show and this show. Okay.
Yeah.
Trump attempted assassination attempt. Kamala's going to shoot people. Pagers are blowing up. Mm-hmm. Walkie-talkies are blowing up. It's crazy, and people saying stupid stuff. Mainly, I hate to say it, we'll pick. We're equal opportunity offenders. We'll pick on either side. Something dumb happens. That guy next to you, running for governor of North Carolina, Mark Robinson, African American dude, big guy, right? But he says some weird stuff. He's a Trumper, okay?
Well,
it's just kind of weird in itself. You got a black guy running for governor of North Carolina. He's a Trumper. I mean, why would anybody be for him if you're a different color? I mean, come on. So he found some stuff he released. Or they always find stuff. You run for an office, they're going to dig you up. Okay, he was on some porn site, and he said he's a black Nazi.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, he's doing Peep and Tom stuff also at the girls' locker rooms and stuff. He talked a minute to that. I'm going, guy's running for governor.
Well, he fits right in.
And he's a black man. He said to some degree we should bring back slavery. Black man wants to bring back slavery.
Well, that's
black man, white brain. Black man, white brain.
Wrong brain, not right brain. Wrong brain. Left brain.
And
actually, it's a matter of fact. You know what? There were white slaves too. Just the fact that's not particular.
Well, yeah, that's true, but the minority. But
yeah,
all the other fellow Republicans are going, okay, so he got a poor time. Who
was the guy who was running for Trump's number 2. He was a black guy from here, from South Carolina. I can't remember his name. Is that memorable? You can't remember.
Scott.
Well, yeah, sycophant. A real little sycophant.
Scott.
Yeah.
He's South Carolinian. Yeah, he was the biggest sucker. He got in front of a stage and told everybody that, I love you. He said that to Trump. I'm just going, I'm going to puke now. I'm going to really be hurling for 2 days. It was awful. But at this guy running for North Carolina governor, I mean, so he used this stuff out. He goes, okay, I'm a black Nazi. I want to bring back slavery. I go to porn sites. I pick at young girls. And other Republicans look at him and go, and so what's the problem?
Really?
That's what we do. And
how we roll.
Trump has a rally coming up, I think, this week in this guy's home state, North Carolina. He's shown up at some rallies before. But this time he says this guy, Robinson, is not allowed. He says, because at my rally, only white Nazis, okay? No black Nazis, just white Nazis at my rally.
No, he didn't say that.
But you didn't.
I believe he did.
Of course he did.
Surprised me. You're not white enough.
Redneck. Redneck, racist bigot. You know that.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, it's a known fact. People in his inner circle have always said he talks about the people who follow him, stupid lowlifes, you know. And he makes a bunch of racist comments as well, too. But out in front of everybody, he's like, love you, these are my people. Look at my crowds. Behind the scenes, look at these idiots. Yeah, and they still follow him. It's just, we'll find out on election day, I guess, right?
Do you know what? I'm just changing the subject completely from him. I did do as I was told, and I watched the Buffaloes, Colorado Buffaloes.
Oh, you watched us play Colorado State. You saw
the rival
son, Shadur Sanders, very good, for a heck of an athlete. But that Travis Hunter guy who plays on both sides of the ball, he's a receiver on offense and a safety on defense. He didn't miss a play either side the whole game. He's unbelievable.
Yes, it was good.
He should have a tattoo on his forehead saying, I'm going to be #1 draft pick next April. And probably will be. He's exceptional. And if you draft him, it's like, what side do I play him on? I mean, when Dion was a pro, he played sometimes 3 different positions. He'd be a kick and punt returner. He would play defense, and he'd play offense as a receiver sometimes. Not every play, but he would do, 2, 3 different things. So maybe it's going to be the same way. He's great.
Who was the guy who was also played pro baseball? No,
Dion played football and baseball.
Yeah, he didn't do it professionally though. Of
course he did. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's him.
It's like when the Atlanta Braves made the World Series first time in a long time. Dion was an Atlanta Falcon and he was an Atlanta Brave, so he played football. And he'd hop on a helicopter, he'd fly to go wherever the Braves are playing in the playoffs. It was pretty wild to watch, They got to do both. It's a pretty rare thing.
I remember it must have been a while back. If
you're going to talk sports, I got me going on sports. So it's like, once again, a lot of stuff this week. What was the big sports tour? So you watched my Colorado Buffaloes.
Yes,
did you enjoy it? Did you like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll watch that. Sure. And then
you watched Shohei Ohtani, baseball player, just make history this week.
No,
he became the first 50-50 player. Should I ask you what 50-50 is, or just save you the embarrassment and just tell you?
I thought there was a discount or something.
That's I knew it was coming. Okay. Is he a relative of 50 cents?
That's right. Change for $1.
50-50 means he's the first player ever to hit 50 home runs and to steal 50 bases in one season. Most home run hitters are big guys not known for speed, but he's also a pitcher, a great hitter, and he has speed. So he has an injury in his arm. He hasn't pitched all year, but he may in the playoffs. But he's fast. He's hit over 50 home runs and stolen over 50 bases. Nobody has ever done that before. And the game he broke the record on. You ready for this? He hit 3 home runs in the game. He stole 2 bases and knocked in 10 RBIs. Probably the greatest single game ever by a baseball player ever. And now he's in the 50-50 club. Discount.
Cool. Talking about 50 cents, I was.
Keep talking sports, Mr. Sports Guy. No?
I'm moving on from sports.
All right.
The rapper 50 Cents. Right?
That is it.
Now, that guy, right, he's a rapper. It turns out he's also an author. He's got a book out.
Yes.
He's also a producer and director of movies.
Yes. And an actor.
I mean, geez, this guy's like doing everything. was like, quite impressed by that because most of it was pretty good.
It kind of goes back to the thing to me is like, okay, so when people are born and whatever, why can't we kind of spread the talent around a little bit? Always bestow one guy with so much stuff where you can sing, you can act. Oh, I got the brains to write my own fictional book, you know, and
well,
they dump all the talent on one person, you know.
Yeah, this is true.
Like Taylor Swift, here you go. Okay, you're a great songwriter. Oh, you can play guitar. Oh, you can sing. And going spread it around a little bit, you know.
Like Ryan Seacrest hogging all the radio jobs.
Well, that's his choice. I mean, because nobody else wants him. I mean, who else going to win? Who else wants that stuff? I don't know.
No, not anymore.
It's like Jelly Roll. Okay, so you got a prison, you got tattoos, you can sing, you can eat. Obviously, love to eat. You know, and so
have you seen his wife?
Yes.
Talk about trophy wife. And they've been married for quite a long time. This is rather interesting.
She's a porn actress. Did you not know that?
Oh, I didn't know that part, but it makes sense.
Didn't know that, huh?
No, I didn't. Did not know that. Well, I guess he doesn't have to
like
clean.
Yeah,
I was going to say, he doesn't have to clean his whole house, does he?
Well, I don't know. I forget what the reason was, but they want to have a kid, okay? But she can't conceive, so I don't know.
Well, you know, when you've got a dad who looks like that, it'd be a little traumatic for the child.
I don't know how you find his yang down there beneath that big roll of fat. We call it the pubic mound in medical. Okay, so
do we? Okay,
I think he's got a sandwich hidden down there. You got to lift that up and look at that thing. What is that? I haven't seen that in about 10 years. You know, maybe I should wash it.
Hey, that's a good idea. Maybe that's why they can't conceive. Hey, wash your dicky every once in a while. Hey, will you?
So he's been to jail, but he got out. Now, I tell you, guy ain't getting out. I mean, P. Diddy. You see the charges on him, man?
Oh, well, he ain't getting out anytime soon.
Sex slavery and human trafficking, drugs, weapons. I mean, good God. I mean, he's worth about, I don't know if you know, about $400 million. Okay. So you make yourself that successful and you think you can get away with no matter what. You think that money does power and you're untouchable. He found out the judge going, all this stuff. Yeah, you get in bail because when he first got arrested, all of a sudden these witnesses were getting phone calls and stuff, being offered amounts of money to just disappear, go away, don't talk. That's one of the reasons he didn't get bail. You go, look, he's trying to tamper with witnesses already, and so we can't leave him out because that's what he's going to do. So no, your ass stays in jail, and he'll never get out again like R. Kelly.
On a kind of related note, that reminds me of when the Rolling Stone died. Brian. In the Rolling Stone. Brian Jones.
Yeah.
When he died, well, he didn't die. He was murdered.
Yeah.
And he was murdered in the house that he bought which used to be A.A. Milne's house, who wrote Winnie the Pooh, just by the way. That's neither here nor there. But the interesting thing about this was that when they found out, they knew who did it. But there was a girlfriend who was there at the time. She was given a one-way ticket to New York and said, "You're not coming back, period." And she went off. And there was another one that died. And they just offed these people. So it does happen. It does happen, you know. I mean,
it's just like
give me a ticket to, I don't know, somewhere.
I don't think anybody's shocked about it. I mean, when I used to do radio stuff, everyone knew that R. Kelly liked underage girls.
Yeah.
As a radio person, I knew you couldn't say it because at the point it wasn't proven yet. He wasn't charged with it, so it'd be slander.
Right.
You know, so I had to be careful. We just had to dance around it. But we knew his record label guys who I knew, they knew about him. The label knew about everyone, but they just let it go. I said, don't you doing something? No, they just let it go. Makes him happy. Put on hit record, so send him a good fresh 14-year-old. And it took years before he had to pay for all this stuff. Same thing with P. Diddy. It's been going on for years. I mean, I think back to the time when he was dating freaking J-Lo, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that guy got shot when they were together? I mean, he got charged for it. They were going to charge her as well, too. The one guy stepped in and took the blame for it. Spent 10 years in prison. Now he's talking about how he took the fall for it. That'll be part of some new charges, I guess, too. But J-Lo was kind of a part. She's like freaking a little bit. And this guy, you know, he's more going to point finger and pin it on P. Diddy than he is J-Lo. But they were together at the time. So,
well, J-Lo
like nowhere near that.
Could she be charged as an accessory to murder?
We'll find out. This guy goes, I'm out. He ruined my life. He dumped me in there, and I took the fall for him, so I'm talking. So, and prosecutors going, keep talking, keep chatting, there's more stuff. Maybe bring in more people. Make come back to jail. She's going, oh, enough. I lost Ben. Now you're going to charge me with this shit? It's like, I'll tell you who's depressed, who's really depressed and freaking out over P. Diddy's arrest. That is Costco. Costco is just flipping.
Costco.
Did you know what they found at P. Diddy's house, right? 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil. 1,000 bottles.
Well, he hate to run out.
Massive order at Costco. That's for all his parties called the freak-offs, where people would stay for days. They just kind of re-lube up and stuff and do it with baby oil and lube.
Marvelous.
I'm just going, why did I never get invited to a stinking freak-off? But that's where, where men were invited, women were brought in, some of age, a lot of them not, and they were told not to leave. So if they wanted to get paid, they had to stay as many days as the freak-off lasted, to satisfy everybody. And that's a lot of part of his charges. A freak-off.
Probably find out that Prince Edward was there, along with
Wouldn't be surprised.
With his good friend
Jeffrey Epstein there, man. Don't know.
I don't know. Clinton. Hey, did I ever tell you?
Clinton at a party called a freak-off,
I haven't heard. I just live in a hole. I don't know about that. But I did come out of my hole long enough to go to Lowe's. This is a couple of months ago, actually.
You actually left your house and went to Lowe's?
I went to Lowe's, yeah.
What a big day for you.
Woohoo! Well, it was really bizarre because I'm walking through there and I bumped into this person and something happened. Anyway, I looked up and this guy was the absolute spitting image of Clinton.
Really?
And he had the accent going too.
Is he like an impersonator or something? Or
well, he could be. He might have been. I don't know, but he had his wife.
People walking up asking for selfies and autograph and stuff, or just staring at him?
I just kind of said like whatever it was we were talking about and said, "See ya." I was. Did
you talk to him?
Yeah. So his voice was perfect.
Did you say, "Afternoon, Mr. President? You here buying lumber? You here to lay down some pipe?"
He was. I thought, well, of course it's not him because it was younger. But it was.
Okay, yeah.
He didn't have any Secret Service around him either. So
that's true.
Yeah, and he was in Lowe's for Christ's sake.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. He's not doing anything anymore, so you're trying to go into Lowe's. I don't know.
Go and freak out some people,
Maybe that's where he had his freak out party, was at Lowe's. I don't know.
A Lowe's freak out people.
So at today, being the cancer radio guys, the baby boomers that we are, Chris and Costello here, if we were to have a freak off party, our party would be like what? If we had a freak off.
It would be
started 3 in the afternoon.
Done by 6.
Exactly. Done by 6. Bed by 7.
Jelly and cake and a balloon.
We'd be watching the reruns of Seinfeld, and
Yeah, and you'd have balloons that could double as a condom if you got lucky.
Might have a shot of tequila there, but of course, then we'd pass out after that. So it's we wouldn't have any lube or baby oil. Maybe some diapers there. We'd have diapers and.
Big. You mean adult diapers? Wow, what a clean time, man.
Yep. And we'd busted some people from the assisted living home down the street. And
we play really hot tunes from the Bee Gees.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We do do the walker dance, give them the walkers, freak off, right? Freak off, not quite sad. When I was first started radio, I went to some really great parties in LA. I walked at somebody's house I go to, it'd be like a coffee table in the middle, okay? In the middle of the coffee table would be like this, the Mount Everest of cocaine, okay? Razor blades all around it, straws, dollar bills. You were able to stay as long as you want, snort as much as you want. That's when cocaine was really good, before you started stepping on it with all this scrap. It was just
when cocaine was good for you.
I thought it was good for me. And I stay there sometimes 2 or 3 days. You're up for 2 or 3 days. They go, you stay as long as you want, man. Chris, stay as long as you want. And but you try to chip some off. Go, okay, I got to go home in a couple of days. You try to chip some of that stuff off, put it in a little baggie to take home with you. No,
Mhm.
they would get pissed off. Also these big security guys who are like guard, because I'd be at these record exec parties. There'd be artists there. I mean, I was there one time with David Lee Roth. He was like, I said, David, how long you been here? Yeah, I think you've been a week now. He's just like buzzing, let's go do some more. I'm with you, Dave. Let's go, Diamond Dave. But if I try to chip some out, I say, I got to go. I just want to take a look. No, they had a shit fit because they want anything tracing back to the house or where they were. But, you can stay as long as you want, store as much as you want. Nothing, no to-go baggie. No to-go bag, no nothing. You had to do it there. Damn it. It did suck. There was some great parties back then. It was great. I can name drop some folks who were there. It's just, but I didn't want that.
Go on. Name drop away.
Should I?
Andy Gibb.
No. let me make a note. Dead by then, all right.
Well,
already gone. Okay, already gone.
I went to school with him. I had to sit next to him.
Some guys would drop by and they were. I didn't see them do anything, but I mean, I'm just going. They just wanted to say hi to some of the people who were there.
Mhm.
That's the way they would. I guess you could say, kind of butter. Because then, I mean, to get a record played, there was no streaming. MTV was just starting, so I mean, you want to sell your record, yeah, get on the radio, man. So they would like, this is how let's get them hooked up in cocaine. All of a sudden, I had some. Lion Falcon cheerleaders show up. There would be Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. There'd be just Playboy bunnies and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
I had one guy's friend. He was the president of A&M Records. Okay, and he goes, which month do you want? January, December. Pick the one you want. I went. I mean, not being asked, I said, can I have the whole calendar year? Can I have all 1989 on everyone? If you want, but not all at once. Pick one to start with. It's just, I mean, it was that crazy. It was that.
Oh.
So they were.
Who else? Come on, names.
They're beautiful. I just went November. He goes, be right back, and he walks over Miss November. It was just like, wow. I said, she's mine. If you want, she go, I'm here for you, sir. I'm just going, God. I go, what are they paying this woman? So
I have to pay them. They just turn up.
I didn't have to pay him. It's 2 years. So. I woke up out of have a cocaine stupor, and there's this woman next to me, and she's a beautiful black woman. It was Barry Gordy's daughter.
Oops.
Yeah. What? Oops. I went. Did we make a baby? Because I can be part of the Gordy family. Your family's got money, Mr. Motel.
I'm just one of them swimmers. I never got up there.
Barry would be going like, well, he acts white. He looks kind of white. He's a little dark, and so we can pass him off his bike if we have to. I don't know. I don't go, why is she in bed next to me? I said, did we do something? I just don't remember. I don't remember. She goes, I don't remember. So I'm looking. She did. Wait for
Where to go?
I'm not stuck to the sheets. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. So it's just.
That's a good way to tell.
I got stories and stories and stories.
It's feel free.
It's just
dropping. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Is that what we're here for? Name drop on these cocaine.
Yeah, why not? That'll get us some more listeners.
Yeah, it's just that's how they cater. If you were the person at a radio group in charge of picking the music that's played, they would try to find out what your weakness was. Okay, so they're going, Bailey likes cocaine, so they're trying to get me to shove it up my butt everywhere I turn. I'm just going, I can't do it. I'm going to do so much. I can't do this stuff all the time. And so they do that. They're going, he likes the pretty girls. Well, but duh, so they just shove them over, It's just, And there are some people. I remember one that was Eddie Murphy put out a song. Remember his song, Party All the Time? Remember that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So Eddie was there and they're promoting that. I didn't see Eddie do anything, but he was funny. And so he's like, Eddie's here, so everyone wants to meet Eddie. Get his attention and stuff. I don't know if he was kidding or whatever. That says Eddie wanted a Coke. So he's thirsty. He's been talking a lot to a lot of people around. They give him the Coke, and he's going, "This fucking thing's too warm. You bring me a warm Coke, you prick." So the way he is, you can't tell. Is he really serious, or is he just fucking with the guy? Is he funny? It's just I thought he was just effing with, but some people thought he was dead serious. Half the room started clearing out. They're going, "Eddie's pissed."
I'm out of here.
think Eddie's just kind of fucking around. He's going, I want some peanuts in the Coke. I'm going, he's fucking around. So he's funny. So, yeah.
But you've drunk warm Coke. It's disgusting.
Yeah. That was Billy Gibbons, ZZ Top. He was like, I said, Billy, get because he had the big beard, so you get some powder left over in your beard there, He goes, oh, lifts it up, starts off his beard, puts his beard back down, and goes, "Not good." You're good. You're fine.
Good times.
Well, yeah, it was. But there's no such thing like that anymore because one, there's no record reps. They don't really cater to radio so much because it's like
at all.
Listenership is what, down 80% or whatever. There's other ways to get your name and stuff out there, to get your record out there. So,
of course, is to have your own podcast.
Bingo. Yeah, but then you can do that. I mean, Katy Perry was putting out songs big time when she was young, in her upper teens, 20s and stuff. She had the beach, had this fresh California look. Her songs were funny. I'm wearing my Daisy Dukes. And now she's trying to recreate the same thing at 42. She released the whole album last week called 143. They're beating the shit out of her about how bad it is. They're just going.
I didn't know she had to. I knew she had the single.
We were talking about her single a couple of shows ago, Lifetimes, and then it's a Woman's World. She's been putting those out. And it's like
sounds like
sucks. They've released the whole CD, and everyone just goes, no, it doesn't fit anymore. She's not relevant. Life has passed her by. She's got to find a new thing to do. When she was doing it as a judge on American Idol, she gave that up to spend her time to promote music again, and she's taking a damn beating on this album. I mean, she put out 3 singles already, and none of them have cracked the top 40. Okay,
needs a new producer. That's what she needs.
Well, okay, that's a good point. Now, her producer was that guy who's a black dude who's like in trouble for sexual harassment stuff, and they're surprised she picked him because they'd done stuff in the past years ago. And so she's thinking, okay, it was successful then. I got to use him again. No. Didn't work,
And you can tell by listening to at least the first 2 singles that I heard, and they just sounded like something from the 90s.
Well, it sounded like her early stuff. She's trying to recreate that success. Then it was kind of relevant when she was singing about now it just doesn't fit. And no one's buying it because she's like half naked and stuff. No problem with that. Trust, but she's pushing too hard. I guess I like her. Everyone likes her as a person, personality. She's great, funny girl, beautiful woman, sexy, all that stuff. But just the songs are just like they don't fit today. You put it, you nailed it.
Well,
they don't fit.
Well, all we can say is we told you so. Get a new producer, okay? Next album will be fabulous. If you do.
He's got a reputation for sexual harassment. You got to get away from that crap. So.
No. Well, that's kind of weird that she employs someone like that.
Because he did her successful songs for her. So she's, okay, I know what's going on. I'll use them again because if we had magic once, let's make magic again. And there's no magic.
Yeah. The wand broke.
Well, it's just hard to watch it. The people who are, because I always try to tell people on radio, when I had a chance to talk to these artists, I'm just going, just be smart. You're hot right now. Make your money, and put it away and be smart with it because this ain't going to last forever. Smart ones would go, I know it's not. So I'm enjoying it while I can. And some of them just kept going on it. But it's like Katie had a residency here in Vegas. And of course, it's just singing all the hits, the old stuff. She'll always draw a crowd for that because they like that,
Yeah.
But they always want to do new music. Like Paul McCartney's always putting out an album a year. And it's just, his fans would buy it. Nothing would come out of it. And they sing those songs at concert. That's when people go, time to go to the bathroom. Paul's singing new music. They come back. They want to hear the hits. And his hits are like, what do you think about Costello? I mean, who writes hit songs after 30?
Not many.
Look back at the artists that we liked during our baby boomer time. It's like they do great. They tour in the summer and they sell these amphitheaters out and stuff.
I'll tell you who did have pretty good success is Don Henley.
After 30.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like what? Name me something. Name me a song, man. Talk to me. Give me a song. Dirt.
I used to listen to it all the time, and now I can't remember. And I can remember some of the lyrics, but
Poison Summer.
I can't remember. No, way after that.
After that.
Mm-hmm.
Even Glenn Frey wrote good songs, but you know what? They were upper 20s, pushed around 30, and it's like this done. So do you just live off your hits? I mean, your 20s.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay. Think where your head's at and where you're at. Okay, you're single.
Mm-hmm.
You're learning about stuff. So you can write these love things about falling in love with someone, about dumping somebody, trying to sort things out. You're rebellious and stuff. So you're writing all those angry songs, love songs. You're discovering yourself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After 30, some of them start having kids, some start getting married, and what the hell are you writing about? I mean, it's like, I mean, even Katie wrote something about, and she even put her daughter's voice in one of the songs. She's like 4 years old. It's like, you're a mom now. It's not. Mom songs aren't going to really sell. And just your mom.
No, they're not. No, you're right. That's just not. It's not a market. Ain't no market no more.
The Beatles broke up, and there's Paul McCartney writing stuff with himself and Wings. And it was like,
Oh gosh, yeah.
around 30, early 30, it was done. I mean, it's.
Well, Wings Across America wasn't a bad album, but that was a long time.
Singing Ebony and Ivory with
Mm.
or is it Black or White? I don't know which one, but it's like mid-30s, I guess. But they were all young then, so.
Yeah, that's true. We're getting old and going gray.
Michael Jackson died when he was 50, 70, 50. He's going into the last two. He goes, this is it. But, I mean, he released some songs after that, but they didn't, sadly, they didn't do squat,
Oh, you know what? There's about 3 or 4 really fabulous songs that he did. That just, maybe they were released after he was dead. I don't know. But,
what? All the good stuff was done before he died. What did he do? Nothing.
Of course.
I mean, my neighbor, I used to live by Teddy Riley. He was like a producer. He produced Michael Jackson's Dangerous. So he did, You Remember the Time, and he produced those. And they were great because he had that beat that was hot that Teddy was good at. And that's when he hired him. Maybe he brought in Streisand. They did some stuff with him. And that was Michael's then 30, 31, 32. Mm-hmm. And so was Teddy, 28, who was the hot producer. And after that, Teddy's sadly nothing, Michael hits, nothing, so.
But I said, well, if you find some of these guys, They Don't Care About Us, it's another one. There was
they did a song with Jenny called Scream, suck. I mean, it's just nothing. Awful. They were both done. Janet's touring now at over 50. She's like 50.
That was a surprise.
Jimmy.
I guess she just needs money.
Oh, Janet?
Yeah.
Baby and stuff. So she had a baby. She's touring now, and the songs she's doing are the hits, man. I mean, 80s and 90s. I went to see, remember Rhythm Nation? I had
who doesn't?
Rhythm Nation jacket signed by Janet Jackson on the back. Okay. Like that a lot. Love that jacket, man. Does it fit me anymore? Hell no.
What, even after all that Ozempic?
I need to do double Ozempic. One under each nipple.
Yeah.
What the hell you're doing it? How much weight have you lost in Ozempic?
20 plus pounds.
Yeah, I lost 23, and that's where it stopped. I guess that's just telling me going, that's all I'm giving you. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to stop it because I don't think I don't need, you can't be on it forever, so I'm not going to do it anymore. I'll take a break. If I start gaining weight.
Well, there are so many different ones now. You can just buy them.
Wegovy. Weight loss drug, man. Wegovy. Same stuff. It's just easier to get, but it's expensive. So they're trying to come up with replacements that work just as well, but don't cost as much.
Cocaine.
They're very popular. Bring it back, baby. Bring it.
It's way more fun.
Well, it was. I mean, I didn't eat shit. I mean, the thing is,
exactly.
You could drink like a fish, and you wouldn't get drunk because the buzz is from the Coke. It was just so good.
Yeah.
I go out to my mailbox. I put $100 bill in my mailbox. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A guy would drop by and drop a gram off in a little baggie and just leave it in the mail. If you swatch off, I go to the mailbox 2 hours later. There it was. Or I go out to LA or New York either way and be tons of it for me there. So yeah.
Oh, happy.
Tell you those days. You didn't do that much of it, did you?
Your daughter did nothing about that. What's that?
You didn't do that much of it, did you? You didn't do that much.
I couldn't afford it.
It's $100 a gram.
Are you kidding? Do you remember how much
that would last you, though? It would, I mean, unless you're sharing or you're just really bad off. I mean, it would last.
I can't remember how much you guys were paying me at 102, but it wasn't enough.
$100 a week.
No, I suppose, yeah, you could have done that.
So yeah, 3 weeks out of the month, it's your money, and 1 week, the $100 go to your cocaine.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, I could. I mean, I remember you were going to bring me some cocaine back from Jamaica.
Well, you know what they gave me in Jamaica, right? They gave me BC powder. They ripped me off. I snorted that stuff. All of a sudden, it started, what it does, it hits water, it starts fizzing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
My nose is fizzing. I got all kinds of crap coming out. Like I'm foaming at the nose. All this BC powder's pouring out, and I'm trying to flush with water to get the crap out. And that hurt. It's up there, fizzy.
Oh, it would hurt. Yeah.
I was so pissed. I went back to the airport where I bought it from that guy. They're trying to find him. I spent 3 days looking, trying to find him. Never saw him again. So my buddy from England, who was a pilot for British Airways, brought some in.
He did. So he got the good stuff and he got the shit.
He did. So thank goodness he saved the day. So, and he was funny. So we're kind of hopped up on that one. We're in where we're staying. The pool, they cleaned the pool out, it was empty. They had a diving board, so it's like 12 feet deep in that one part. So I won't mention his name. So Mr. Pilot, this British Airways pilot, he goes, I think I'll take a dip. I'm going, no, there's no water. And he went, you hear this punch crack. The good thing was, it's probably good that he was all fucked up because he didn't really hurt himself that bad. He was down at the bottom of the pool going, I'm okay. I'm going to go down. I'm okay. Get me out of here. So, he just had bruises. He did fracture his left wrist and bruised a couple of ribs, but it could have been a lot worse. So,
damn.
And he didn't feel pain until 2 days later when we finally came down off our party. So,
Well, most of the we didn't have that much cocaine in England.
Sorry.
See, so but when we did get it, I can remember I was working with Atomic Rooster and working with the police band.
Oh, great.
And
protection. Is that it?
Well, the interesting thing about that is that the guy who was their CPA, he had a really bad habit. And I mean, he stole from those guys like nobody's business. They found out and they didn't fire him. I guess because he had enough shit on him. He could have,
Stole from who?
The police organization.
He stole from the police organization.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Staying
Ballsy guy there. Jeez.
Miles Copeland, whose dad used to be the head of the CIA.
And he's stealing from the police. Oh, okay, then. Great.
Yeah. So, I mean, he had criminal records. They had... everything was police orientated. That's why the band was called the Police. But it was good for you. Yeah, we'd do it rarely because it was rare that anybody had any. But I can remember sitting in the back of the car, and we just finished a gig, and this is like 2 days before I got Ginger Baker fired. And just like doing this, and they're rolling up joints, which is of hashish and tobacco, because that's how we do it in England. Okay,
that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I just remember seeing police cars going by and going, "Vince, the cops are here, man." He says, "I think we better move. You're driving."
They're probably there to party, right?
Oh well, God, I was only like 20.
I give you one of the pieces that my British Airways guy who brought this stuff into Jamaica. He's a pilot for Britain. What did he fly? The Concorde. He was the Concorde pilot. I went, Concorde. So we just get up there, we flick the switch, it goes poof, and I just relax until we get there. I'm just going, damn.
Well, then, it has a nose. It all fits.
When they stopped doing the Concorde, he retired. That was it. So
yeah. He wasn't that one that caught fire.
Great couple. They live in London still.
Oh.
My other English buddies live down in Poole, which is down by the water.
Pool isn't
Pool is Poulet. It's Pool, right? Well, the French will do Poulet, and British is Pool. They love it down there. They retired down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's near where my sister lives.
And he was a British Navy SEAL.
Oh, really? Well, there you go.
He lived in the Chesapeake Bay, and to get from the one side where I was at to the other side called the Eastern Shore was 16 miles of water, 16 miles of bridge underwater, 2 tons underwater. So I challenged him one night because he's like, "Oh, I'm going to do this. We can do this, and we can swim." I said, "Swim across the bay." He's pretty drunk. Said that hit the water. Didn't see him for a while. Running the bridge. There he is out there. Coming about 8 miles later, just swimming away. I'm just going, "Holy shit!" And he did it.
That's why.
Yeah, 16 miles across the bay. He did it. Got the other side. Told you. Take me home. He went home and passed out
for a week.
But he said at one point that he was like, about 10 feet away from Saddam Hussein in a ditch and a hole.
Oh,
So
really?
they catch him, and they had this shit in a little bag. He closed the bag up so you couldn't smell the shit. And they'd live out there trying to. He said we could have taken him out many, many times, and they told us not to, just to be there, be ready in case the order came to take him. SEALs are funny guys. They tell some awesome stories.
Cool. Talking of stories, we got a little story. I hate to go back to Donnie, but
That's okay. We love Donnie Trump stories.
okay. Well, we got one here. Now, of course, if you're, I don't know if you'll see the video. We don't care about the video, frankly, because it's on
That's
little
all right.
bits. And of course, you can get. Well, if you listen to this, you've already gone to chrisandcostello.com. So
Yes.
thank you.
Costello Players is an ongoing thing we do about Trump. Why is Trump the way he is? Well, we got to go back when he was a kid to little Donnie Trump.
Little Donnie Trump. And little Donnie Trump is in trouble.
It's like a 50 sitcom.
Now let's join the Trump family in their home in 1951.
Hello?
Mrs. Trump?
Yes, who's this?
It's the teacher down at the kindergarten again. We need you to come right away to get little Donnie for the 48th time.
Oh no, what's happened this time?
Just get the fuck down here, bitch. I'm tired of having to call you practically every other day to come get your psycho spawn of Satan kid.
Oh my god, fine, I'll be right there.
Okay, look here, you stupid piece of crap. We've all had it up to here with your incredibly fucked up kid. He's now expelled, effective immediately.
Why? What the hell has he done?
How can you not fucking know? The most popular little girl in school has chosen sides in the election for kindergarten class president. She's the prettiest and most talented girl in the class. Everyone loves her. And she's endorsed the brilliant young black girl who's running for class president. Her name is Little Taylor. And little Donnie has been threatening her and telling everyone how much he hates little Taylor for endorsing the brilliant little black girl.
I don't understand. What's so special about little Taylor?
Oh no, you did not just fucking go there, you dumb bitch. You do not fuck with little Taylor. Not at this kindergarten, you don't. Get the fuck out of here and take that hateful little sack of trash with you and do not come back.
Little Taylor Swift. No.
Marianne, what's wrong, dear? You've had 8 scotches since I got home.
Oh, shut up, Fred, and pour me another one. Little Donnie got expelled from kindergarten today. It seems he was whipping up his gang of violent dumb kids who started threatening a popular little girl named Little Taylor.
Well, I don't understand, dear. Why is this little girl so special? Little Donnie's threatened and molested lots of girls before. Why did they kick him out over this one?
Because she's the prettiest and most talented and popular girl in the whole kindergarten. And she endorsed the brilliant little black girl who's running against little Donnie for kindergarten class president.
Well, that's total bullshit, Marianne. I'm going right down to that kindergarten to demand that they let little Donnie back in there. I don't care how talented or pretty or popular this little Taylor is. Little Donnie doesn't have to obey the rules like every other kid. After all, he's a Trump.
That appears to be his mantra, doesn't it?
Oh great, it's Fred Trump again. What the hell do you want?
Listen here, teacher. I demand that you let little Donnie back in kindergarten. You can't kick him out for hating and threatening another student.
Really? How about fuck no? That little turd has seen his last day in this kindergarten. He's never coming back. Never!
Well, how about if I just write a gigantic check? Will that make this go away? I mean, that's what I usually do when I have a problem.
How about you take your checkbook and shove it up your arrogant, entitled ass? You're not buying your way out of this one. That kid has finally fucked up for the last time when he went after our little Taylor. Nobody goes after our little Taylor. You pull that stupid shit and you're gone. Gone.
Oh, you're going to regret this, teacher. I'm going to have my secretly gay lawyer, Roy Cohn, sue you. You're going to wish you'd never met me.
I already wish I'd never met you, you fucking worm. Get out of my classroom.
Here's a highlight from next week's episode. Look, Roy, I need you to file a huge lawsuit against the kindergarten for expelling little Donnie. It seems he was hating and threatening a girl named Little Taylor, whoever that is.
Really? Little Donnie threatened and hated on Little Taylor? That's unfortunate, Fred. I'm not sure I'll be able to help you on this one because us gay men really, really love Little Taylor. She's incredibly talented.
No, she's not. She's a poopy head and a sticky butt. And I hate her. I fucking hate her. She should have endorsed me for class president. I hate her.
Well, I'm sorry, Fred. Going after Little Taylor crosses the line, even for me.
Oh, goddamn you, Roy Cohn.
Be sure to tune in next week for another episode of Little Donnie Trump.
Marvelous stuff, isn't it? That's excellent.
Chris and Costello players, little Donnie Trump. Yeah.
Little Donnie Trump. Listen, we're just
Little Taylor when she was young. I hate her. He did say that a lot this week. I hate her. So that's how we put that in there.
No, he does. He does. Well, let's see here. We've almost run through a whole hour, so I guess we're winding it up now.
We've exhausted our time. We need to get the hell out of here. Okay, so
Yeah.
so much. We talk about so much crap happening. What's going to happen between this show and the next show? Now let's see how it goes. Okay, we'll find out.
Okay, we can do that. So it's
If you turn around, Costello, your prison shirt, do you have numbers on the back of that shirt? Is your inmate number on the back?
That's right.
Okay.
Big Bubba's bitch.
That's right.
And on that bombshell,
You squeal it out of here with that inmate shirt. Okay.
we'll do that, and it'll be screaming all the way. See
Squeal
you
it out.
next week.
You're not squeal it.
We will be.
Squeak. Wee.
Stick it in all the way. Yeah.
Sounds of P. Diddy in prison. Squeak.
There you go. We have ended recording.